Thank you very much. So, as you rightly say, I'm a non-lawyer, and so I look at it from the ordinary man's perspective. Of course, we are told that the law is not English, even though sometimes we read it and understand it from the perspective of, understanding the words in their ordinary sense. But at least I should understand, at least from the basic point of view, what defamation is supposed to be. If I were to take someone to court on the basis of defamation, I am saying that the person has said, uttered, or published something that undermines my reputation, my character, and in the eyes of the ordinary man on the street, portrays me in a way that brings my reputation down. And I suppose to a large extent, that is really what this whole thing was about. And us going to court to say that this person has said a number of things, uttered a number of things, published a number of things about me, which undermines my integrity, my reputation, and in the eyes of the ordinary man, really impugns and dents who I am supposed to be. As far as I'm concerned, that fundamentally was the issue before the court. And if you look at the what the court puts forward as the issues to be determined, I think it really ended at that. Now, you look at Anas's claims and what he says as plaintiff. So the person says, I'm a criminal, I'm a thief, I am an extortionist, I am a murderer. And from the ruling, the defendant admits saying all that, you know, says, yes, I made all those claims, but I I would prove that what I said, they were true, they were justified, and they were fair. And so when I was reading it, I was following it that way. So, oh, okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to see how, whether or not it was proven that these claims about Anas being a thief, a murderer, whatever it is, how was it proven in court? So I go on and on. And then, of course, the judge then establishes what defamation is supposed to be, what the clear defenses are. And of course, as a non-lawyer, I understand, reading it. But as I go along, I got to a point and something I exclaimed to myself, hey, am I am I not following them? Have I read something wrong? So I went back to about 3 paragraphs up to read again. Then I told myself, no, okay, that's not it. Because I saw a clear instance of, the whole case moving beyond whether or not Anas is established, whether Kennedy Japan was able to prove that Anas is a murderer, a thief, extortionist, a bribe taker, a criminal, da 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 da, to the judge examining the methodology Anas uses and whether or not journalistically that is appropriate or not appropriate. And then I asked myself there, oh, was this judge a journalist before becoming a judge? Or was he maybe an academic in the media sector before becoming? Because clearly he was trying to establish what is right, what is wrong, to the point where he then goes on to say what is being practiced is not investigative journalism, but something else. So for me, I think that the judgment or the decision by the judge went beyond probing whether what Ken said was true or not true, justifiable, fair, and whatever, to actually himself defaming the character of Anas. But of course, this was in court, and I doubt what can be done to a judge. But I believe that if this was being said on the streets, that would have amounted to another instance of defamation.